everyone, it's Nina. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm very excited to be part of Taheerah's Advent Calendar Extravaganza. Taheerah is one of my friends and she's a very talented card maker. She does all sorts of amazing, really cute cards and very talented in everything she does. And she hosts every year a Advent Calendar Extravaganza. So basically what it is, it's 25 days of inspiration where she shares projects on her blog as well as other projects by other designers on those designers' blogs. So she links up to those people each day, and you never know who's going to be the designer each day. And there's usually sometimes multiple designers on each day or multiple companies. She tries to include a lot of different people in this event, and I'm so excited that I am part of that event because it's really fun. So today is my day. Today is day 25, and I'm going to go ahead and share this card with you that I created using the Simon Says stamp Believe in the Season release. Now, the Believe in the Season release is a couple releases back now. We had the Hey Love and the December release, so the Believe in the Season release was prior to that. But the products in that release were so beautiful, I just had to use them on this project. So I'm starting off with one of Simon's new red V-flap envelopes. I love these V-flap envelopes. They have a really nice deep V, and it goes almost all the way down to the bottom of the envelope. I'm also using some snowflake images from the Merry and Bright stamp set, which was actually part of the December card kit. But I thought that these snowflakes would look really beautiful nestled around where the address will end up going in the center of the envelope. So I'm prepping the surface of my envelope with an EK Success powder tool, making sure I get a lot of powder on there, and then I'll go ahead and start stamping these images. To stamp them, I'm using some Simon Says Stamp Clear ink, and I'm just going around and stamping these snowflake images along the different corners. I'm only going to start off with one area, and I'll go ahead and apply the embossing powder and heat set it first before I keep moving on. And that's just because I don't want the ink to dry as I go all the way around this envelope. It probably wouldn't, but I like making sure that these heat embossed images will end up giving a nice, beautiful impression. So I'm going to continue adding snowflakes all the way around this envelope until I fill in the entire outer area of this envelope. Once I got going, this process went really fast. I was very random with the placement of the snowflakes. I think being random with the placement, I like having some more in towards the center than others. I think it just adds to the interest of the envelope. It doesn't look so perfect. It looks a little bit more random, just like snowflakes are. So once I've added all the snowflakes on to the back side of the envelope, I'm now using the snowflakes and creating a border along the flap. And this is just going to tie in the front of the envelope with the back and really finish this off. I'll go ahead and apply that same embossing powder onto the envelope. By the way, this embossing powder is the antique gold color from Simon Says Stamp. It is my favorite gold color, and I think it looks so gorgeous with this schoolhouse red color. Now I want to go ahead and add some extra dimension to this envelope, so I'm taking some fired brick distress ink and an ink blending tool, and I'm very quickly going around the outside edges of the envelope, really darkening up those edges, so that way it gives the envelope a little bit more dimension and it helps pop those snowflakes off the envelope even more. I think this really just draws your eye right towards the center. The center looks and really overall just adds that perfect finishing touch to this envelope. Speaking of finishing touches, I'm going to take some Fine Tech Gold watercolors. I'm going to use that watercolor pan down at the very bottom. I'm just going to create little droplets of gold ink all around the areas of this envelope. I think this also ties in with the whimsical look we have going here and just that stunning appearance of the gold sparkling with that gold watercolor is just so beautiful. Now I want to show you this part here. You see those gold marks that we have from the watercolors? Normally you'd be going, oh no, there's on the envelope and you might want to start all over. But I find that using the Tombow Mono sand eraser takes away marks like this, no problem. So I just go ahead and rub on the envelope with the sand eraser and just burnish it until I have the ink rubbed off of the paper and you won't even know that it was there. So this is a great tip if you are looking for some way to be able to help clean up any areas that you might have any marks on from when you were doing your stamping or watercoloring. Try using this sand eraser because I find I can get almost anything off with it. Now I want to go ahead and repeat this same process to make a matching card. So that way I have a card and envelope set. So I stamped this Merry Christmas sentiment, which is a gorgeous script font. I stamped it with that same antique gold embossing powder. And I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that same process of stamping all of these snowflakes around the sentiment this time. And I'm going to bring those snowflakes in really close to the Merry Christmas sentiment, just so it fills it in really nicely. I did the exact same process that I did for the envelope by stamping some of the snowflakes and then adding the embossing powder and heat setting it, and then going ahead and stamping again. I also added that same fired brick ink along the edges of the card, and again, that just draws your eye right to the sentiment because it really brings that middle area into focus on this card. And then of course I added the gold splatters with the watercolors, and then that finished off this card set. I just love the look of these beautiful red envelopes and cards with the beautiful gold embossing and gold watercolors. It's just a totally classy look. And I think this is a really fun and beautiful card that can be created pretty quickly and easily. So I hope this has inspired you today. And I hope that you would check out Taheerah's Advent Extravaganza. The Advent Extravaganza is so much fun. There's lots of prizes to be had on each stop every day throughout the Advent Extravaganza event. And so make sure you head on over to Taheerah's blog, which I will have linked in the video description, as well as links to my blog, so that you can go ahead and check out the prizes that are available today, and also more inspiration from the Advent Extravaganza. If you enjoyed this video, here's a couple more that you might find interesting, featuring some fun Christmas projects. Please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can connect with me on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, as well as my blog. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye!